here's the situation. We had to splice these back. We cut it all to test it, and turns out the power's coming from that way. So here's the neutral and here's the power. And what's happening is it splices off here and it goes that way to some ceiling lights for downstairs, and then it also goes this way and it feeds the switches downstairs for the chandelier in the front foyer and for the porch. So that's the front porch out there. There's a light, so there's wiring that goes through right out there, I think you can see. So we're gonna demo all this. We got to test it, we know what it is, but we need to make this safe because we're gonna let it stay in. This older, it's not real bad knob and tube, it's insulated, there's no exposed wiring anywhere, it's tinned copper, so we're just going to make sure we put the mechanical connections back on. We put the no aux compound on there, and we've got it tightened down to spec. And here is the heat shrink sleeve, so it puts it back to a good safe connection. And then here's where we cut both of those off. They were going this way, they were going over that way to feed everything, feed the switches for the other lights, and we're capping them off. And as you can see here, I put no aux, and I'm going to tape this one up like that one. Then we're going to heat shrink these, and then we're going to move on with demoing all that out. And then once we get all that out, we'll run new, and then we will be able to put the subfloor in, which was kind of the point of all this all along for this new bathroom here. So here we go. All right. So I'm just taping this up so in case we don't replace this and they keep using it.
Okay.
That even if it did corrode a little or whatever, which it shouldn't, this is just protection that this cap stays on, and it keeps it from being just an open conductor in the ceiling, right? So just another layer of protection when you have to put wires and junctions and splices that aren't able to be put into a junction box, right? So, all right. So we're not touching anything. Everything's still good here, so now you know you can start pulling all of those wires out, and then use these. You can just kind of cut them out wherever you want. Cut, pull, cut, pull out, right? And those are the ones that are going down. See how that's spliced on? So we're just going to go ahead and cut this off, right?
Okay.
And leave the rest of it there so we can pull down, use those to pull down there.
I got you.
Alright, there you go. So just all the way back, and then I'm gonna go down the stairs and I'm gonna try to here, come over here and cut these. So if I pull, give me one of those side cutters, yeah, or the ducks. So I'm just cutting all these.
Let's see what you're doing here.
So I just cut all those so I can pull them down.
Okay, that's to the
That's down to the switch box.
switches. Okay.
The next trick, this this is a bucket of string, right? So I pulled one of those wires down there.
Yep.
So you see how this little guy right here doesn't have a wire in it? We need to tie this string onto one of these wires that we pulled on there, and that way it gives us a pull. So, let's see. Hold on! Nino! Yeah. You almost pulled it out.
Oh, shit.
Alright. Did you cut enough, or did you cut it, or?
I got it. I was just.
Do you have any up there?
Hold on, I'm just tying it off.
Okay.
That's what I was pulling on.
Alright. Yeah, it was like disappeared. It was almost disappeared on me.
Yeah, I was just tying it up to a hook on the wall.
Right. That's why I should have had my end tied off, right?
Okay.
And that's why you're tying that end off, just so if that happens again, it's not that bad of a deal.
Okay, so when it's just. Just like on this one too.